Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new up in this place, my name is Ngomani, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining us. We have officially hit 3,000 subbies. You guys, I'm so excited. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, to everyone who has shown support. You've shared, you've liked. Guys, you're the real MVPs, man. Like anyway, so I did say I will do a giveaway when we hit 3,000 subscribers. My giveaway to you guys is gonna be in the form of 2 Take a Lot vouchers that you can use towards your books. A lot of people said, hey, can you please help us towards our IFRS guides, our ISAs, the tax legislation. So I'm gonna do vouchers so that you guys can put that towards your books if you haven't bought them already. If you have bought them already, you can also use it to buy a self-development book, or you can use it to buy whatever it is that you want from Take a Lot. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. The rules obviously of the giveaway is that 1, you must be following me on Instagram. Secondly, you must be subscribed to this channel. Guys, I really want this to go to people who are really benefiting, to people who are really part of this community. So definitely be subscribed to my channel on YouTube. And the third thing is that I just want you to comment on the post that I'm going to put out on Instagram, how this channel has helped you, how this channel has uplifted you, made you aware of things that you were not aware of. Anything that you have learned, that you have gotten or taken away from this channel is what I want to see. So 3 rules: follow me on Insta, be subscribed to this channel, and just comment on the post how you've benefited, right? My Instagram handle is at _Ngomani_Ngomani. I'll leave the things on the screen. Anyway, let's get on to today's video. Today's video is about how the whole pandemic happened, and it literally changed the way we work, especially for trainees. You know, people talk about how, yeah, we have to work from home now, but before the whole pandemic, it was kind of taboo for a trainee to work from home, right? Because first of all, I feel like management do not trust, or didn't, let me say didn't because past tense, right? They didn't trust that trainees could actually do their work on their own without someone looking over them, without being supervised, right? So I get the feeling that that was kind of the thing, because you wouldn't just ask a manager, can I work from home? Like, what do you mean work from home and do what, you know? So I feel like it was viewed like you're not really working if you're not at the client or if you're not at the office. So the only time I personally, my opinion, I feel like the only time you were considered working is when you were at the client or when you were at the office. But then the pandemic happened, right? It happened, and then everyone had to change the way they think. We all had to change the way we work. So now it didn't matter whether or not you trust us, you know, it didn't matter whether management trusts us or the client trusts us. We had to work from home, and I feel like we've done tremendously well as trainees in proving that physical presence does not mean we delivered output. You know what I mean? Like, I could have gone to the client that day, spent the whole day at the client, but have nothing to show for it. Like, it happens. There are those days where you're just unproductive, you're just all over the place trying to do everything, and then at the end of the day nothing gets done, right? But you were physically there. And I feel like before the pandemic, that's what counted as she worked, you know? So now things have changed. We're working from home. It's not about seeing you at the office anymore. It's not about clocking in and saying, hey, Ntwani is here, we saw her car downstairs, you know? It's not about that. It's about the output now. I feel like there was a shift in the mindset. It was gradual, it was a bit difficult, but yeah, there was definitely a shift in the mindset, in that we sort of moved from a time where we focused on work being physical presence at the office or at the client, to work being about output. And I feel like that is the greatest thing we can work towards. Honestly, like, work should be about output. It should be about what I'm giving you at the end of the day. If you give me a deadline and say, Ntwana, no, I want you to do this going concern by tomorrow afternoon, it really shouldn't matter where I'm working from. Like, I could be working from the garage as they fix my car, I could be working from the coffee shop, I could be working from my bedroom. As long as going concern is done by tomorrow deadline, then that's all that should matter. And I feel like that's where we're moving towards, you know, not just trainees, but the whole corporate space. I think the whole working environment is sort of moving in that direction. So it was very difficult, guys, like working at the office or at the client. For me personally, I didn't prefer it. It was exciting like the first week or two, but honestly, I didn't prefer it because some environments can really be hostile. Some people can be hostile and create a hostile working environment, and it's so dreadful to wake up every day knowing that you're going to sit in a boardroom table, face this person every day for 5 days a week and every month, or however long you are at the client, you know. So now I feel better. Like, I don't know, if I were to choose between the two eras, if I can call them that, before the pandemic and after, I would definitely choose after the pandemic. I am somebody who enjoys my space. I like to work at my own pace. As long as I know when the deadline is and I know how I'm gonna meet that deadline, I know the deliverables that need to be delivered, then, you know, give me space, let me work. You know, let me work. One day I might work, the other day I might not, but at the end of the day, the deliverables will be there at the right time, at the right quality. Big emphasis on audit quality, guys. Audit quality, very important. So yeah, that's sort of me, you know, that's sort of me. Another thing with pre and post the pandemic that I've seen is the coaching. You know, it's very, I think post-pandemic it has become a bit difficult to coach our junior team members. So our first years that are coming in and second years that we've already had, it's a bit difficult to coach someone over Teams or over a call, as compared to sitting them down next to you and actually walking them through whatever it is that they need to do. So that has become sort of difficult. I know first years that I know personally have said, hey, we feel like we don't know what's going on, we feel like we're not receiving as much coaching, like not enough coaching. And the thing about first years is they really have not been at a client before. They really don't have that experience of being in a boardroom with the financial manager or with the CFO or with the CEO even. So it's taken a lot away from the trainee experience, in my opinion, because for instance, myself, when I first got the first week that I started my first client, I had met the financial manager, I had met the CFO, I hadn't met the CEO until this point. Actually, I haven't met the CEO. We've only spoken on Teams and whatnot, but I feel like that's an essential part of being a trainee. That experience, I know it's a bit intimidating, but that experience is really, really good for you. So I feel like post-pandemic it has sort of taken that experience away from us. You know, we don't get to sit in the boardroom anymore with these big executives. We just send emails and Teams and whatnot. So I feel like that's one thing that post-pandemic has really taken away from our experience. Other than that, I feel like I really prefer the working from home thing, honestly. Maybe because I'm an introvert, but I really do. Oh guys, another thing, yo, my goodness, I can't believe this. Another thing pre and post that we used to do at my firm is that we'd have these functions, social functions. So we'd all come together as a BU, as a business unit, and we'll have this one big party like every now and then, drink, you know, get to know your partners outside of the boardroom, get to know your partners your partner's spouse. I don't want to say partners, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you get to meet them, you meet their kids. Sometimes some bring their kids, you know, you just build this nice relationship over like a glass of wine or a beer or whatever it is that you're drinking. But now post-pandemic, we can't do that, so we can't really like have functions. We now have like online functions, which I feel like they're not really fun. So I don't really prefer that, and I think that's another experience that the pandemic has taken away from us, is the ability, you know, to sit in a social gathering where it's more relaxed and talk to your partner. Like, you guys, you'd be so fascinated to learn that your partner actually went to the same university, you know, like their experience and their CEO journey overall. That's why you get to know them. So I feel like post-pandemic, that has been taken away, but it is what it is, and hopefully we can get back to that life. We can get back to, you know, going out, still having socials, but also being careful, guys. Definitely be careful. But yeah, I think that was my video. Really, I just wanted to talk about the experience of a trainee pre and post. I know first years, especially people who came in this year, don't have that experience. So I just wanted to share that and say, yeah, things are different now, but I think we're definitely heading in the right direction, obviously taking into account the precautions that we need to take into account and being safe, right? Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget the giveaway. The post will be on my Instagram, so please do follow me at Ntwani_Ngomani. Bye.